Hey, I want to ask you this question in this video. What if your first product fails? What should you do? So I get a lot of questions here and there. I get questions in Instagram, in my YouTube, in my WhatsApp about this thing. What if my product that I'm selecting do not go well? So let me tell you a story of a seller. Okay, let me tell you two stories. So first what happened was, there was a seller in, I think he was in Mumbai. So he was selling on Amazon. He hadn't started. He chose a product and he was planning to sell that product. He started selling the product. The product picked up really well. He started getting 10-15 orders per day. Then what happened was, after 7 weeks, he crossed that 80K mark. Then after 7 days, what happened was, his sales were actually doing good. He got a bunch of reviews. Then after getting the reviews, he wasn't able to calculate how much profits he is actually making. He has a rough estimation and he was assuming that, okay, I am making suppose 20% on each order. That means I'm making close to, on 80K, I'm making close to 20K profit per week. He was making decisions on assumptions. Then after a month goes, the month passed away and second month passed away. He was continuously restocking his product, only assuming that, okay, it is the reserve amount of Amazon. That is why I'm not getting the right amount of payment that I am deserved to. Then after that 2-month period, he calculated his profits. When he saw that, he was actually at a negative of 1.2 lakhs. Now, he was getting sales. He was getting good amount of sales. He has good amount of reviews. His product was differentiated. But why did it happen? So what was happening was, he was not able to calculate his return refund costs. He didn't thought of that return refund cost. Now when you start selling on Amazon, I know this thing. I've been selling on Amazon for the last 3 years. And if you're not able to master these two things, ranking your product without going out of stock and managing the return and refund costs, if you're not able to manage those, calculate those correctly, you're not going to make any profit in Amazon. And since we mastered those, now before 1.5 years, okay, like if you just go back 1.5 years, my products, those were kind of same. I wasn't making any profits. I was making sales. I used to do like 1 lakh, 2 lakh in sales per month, not day. Okay, and then in that, before, if you go back before like 1.5 years, I used to do that amount of sales, but I wasn't making any profit. Now for my case, the problem was different. My case, the return refund cost was there, but not that much, because my product qualities are higher. They were differentiated. That back then also I used to differentiate. But my problem was product selection. I selected a wrong product where the ACoS was really high for me. I was targeting the wrong keywords. I didn't know what I was doing, frankly. Now if you fast forward 1.5 years, I have scaled my business from 1 lakh per month to 1 lakh per day in sales. Now I am keeping me on track and moving from that 1 lakh mark also. I have pretty